Ridge and Taylor experienced something incredible over in Monaco, and this is their moment. Ridge and
Hey cuties, I'm Lanikia and you're watching What Happened on the Soaps. This is the Bold and the Beautiful edition. Baby, I need to be calling this. This is the midnight being late and mannish edition, because all they did was play a bunch of sex scenes today on the soap. But you know, I still like this soap. So let's get moving. Today is Wednesday, August the 10th, 2022. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'm gonna have to give it a 6, y'all. It wasn't that much to me. But y'all can tell me what you think in the comments. All right, so let's get started. We see Hope and Liam, and they're having some private grown-up time because their children are gone. And we all know that they're setting this up because they are going to have Thomas come through and request custody. So they're showing, the closeness of Liam and Hope and just their happy times. You can tell about them just talking about how their family is just perfect right now. Everything is just perfect and they're just so happy. And that's it with them. So then we see Brooke and Ridge. And so Ridge can't really explain what's going on with him. She's still trying to get him to talk to her, about the trip and everything. And he just is like, it was just so remarkable, seeing Finn alive. And she said, I know that had to be special for you and Taylor, to be able to see your daughter so happy and everything. And he was like, yeah, it was. But he just doesn't know what to say.
Okay, you don't have to explain everything to me. Those memories are for you and Taylor.
It's just not the process.
Oh, you'll just tell me in your own time. Just so thrilled for you. Okay, you don't have.
But as you can see, Ridge is he's thinking about Taylor, because they started off this with him thinking about Taylor, and I'm just like, sir, when you gonna tell Brooke? When you gonna tell Brooke what happened so that she can be playing with a full so that she can know exactly what she's dealing with? Because right now all she knows is that it was a magical time in Monaco because your family was together. She doesn't know the extent of how much you and Taylor bonded, with finding Finn and it being so romantic and just so happy. She doesn't know. And Ridge, don't be unfair. Because you would be all over Taylor. I mean, Brooke, if this was the other way around. So don't be unfair on this. So then we see Steffi and Taylor's talk, and they talk about her love for Ridge and how the kiss meant something to her, but he's over there with Brooke, and so she doesn't know. She said it's always complicated, and Steffi was like, it's always complicated with this, and she was like, exactly. She's like, I don't want to get my hopes up. I've done that too many times. And so Finn comes in and they continue to talk about his recovery, and he tells Steffi, don't worry about me, I'm good. Everything went well at the doctor's, and Taylor is happy to hear that and everything. And then they all sit down and they once again started talking about Ridge being over at Brooks. And I said, Taylor, you got jokes, girl.
He's just helping her after her accident. She probably fell on purpose. That's true.
I said, girl, I know you didn't. Taylor, my girl, but I mean, I'm not gonna even lie. It's almost a little, Taylor is my girl. So listen to me when I say this, but it's almost a little pathetic how they have her running after Ridge. One, this man is married. Two, he always has this destiny with Brooke. And three, if he wanted to be with you, he would be there. Stop running after this man. It's as bad as watching Phyllis on The Young and the Restless run after Jack. Dang, don't let somebody tell you 2, 3, 4, 5 times that they don't want you. If Ridge wanted to be with you, he would have came into Brooke and let her know what is what. This man is confused, and y'all just letting him get away with the mess. But anyway, she finna get them some alone time. So that leaves Steffi and Finn to be alone together, and they enjoy their alone time together. She just wants to make sure everything is cool with him. He says yes. The doctor says he has no restrictions or anything. So then we get some more intimacy from these two. And I said, let's move on. So then we see Hope and Liam, and Brooke comes over and they say, no, you're not interrupted. I said, why don't y'all get yourselves a place? Brooke just coming like, Brooke, you know you're interrupted. This girl is in a robe. This girl is in a house robe. Her children are not there. Why are you here? Why are you here? She said, I am here because I need to talk and everything. And they say, so how is Ridge with the photo and everything? She said, he's not thinking about it. I say, you protest too much, ma'am. She's like, he's not even focused on Deacon. We're not even thinking about Deacon. We're focused on, he's got his mind on, the family and everything. And I said, all right, Brooke, you gonna lose this man trying to be so darn understanding.
Ridge is living with me right now. Not sure exactly what that means for our marriage, but I don't want him to have to choose between our family and his family with Taylor. Ridge.
Imagine you have your husband who knows that you were set up by a woman that despises you. He knows what the woman did to his own son-in-law and daughter. And he comes home, but he doesn't commit to you because he's still confused. And you say, I don't want him to have to choose between our family and his family with Taylor. Ma'am, he has children with Taylor. That's his family, the children. He really don't, those children are grown. He really doesn't have a reason to be with Taylor like that anymore. Finn is there. Steffi is home. There's no reason now. You're being too understanding and letting a Ridge get away with something he wouldn't let you get away with. That's what kills me. Ridge would never, ever let her get away with this, but she wants to be understanding, so it is what it is. Let's move on. So then we see Ridge and Taylor, right? We see Ridge and Taylor, right? And he tells her, because she says, she just came from the house and everything. And he was like, oh, I thought about the house this morning and what it must be like.
Thinking about that driving into work this morning, how must be over there at the breakfast table. Everyone laughing and noisy and...
Yeah. You miss it?
Yeah. Thinking about that.
I said, sir, y'all not finna tell me that, oh, well, it's just because, it's the family and, Steffi and them back together. No. He over there with Brooke and he's steady thinking about Taylor and his family over there. Ridge, just go back to Taylor. Just go back to Taylor. Or better yet, because at this point, it seems like he is only at Brooks to help her because she fell and everything. And he won't, because before all this happened at Monaco, Ridge seemed like he was more dedicated to making everything work with Brooke. Because he told Taylor, I'm moving back in. And she said, don't touch me and all that kind of stuff. Y'all remember that? I'm not crazy. I remember all this stuff. And it seemed like he was committing. He was ready to commit back to Brooke. But now it seems as though he's like, well, remember, I didn't actually say I was going to be with you. I just said I was moving back in to help you because really my heart is with Taylor now. Sir, you are confused. And until you can get yourself together, you need to tell the truth to both of these women so that you don't hurt them both like this. Brooke not my favorite person, but she doesn't deserve this. Now, I'm not talking about past mistakes. I'm talking about the last few months. Really since the start of the year. Brooke has done everything she can to try to win this man back, even though it technically was not her fault. She got drunk off champagne that she didn't know was champagne. And she's not my favorite person, but Ridge, my gosh, If you're gonna be married, be married. If you're not, like this, y'all letting Ridge get away with too much. It be irritating me. It irritates me. And then Taylor, my girl, but she be talking crazy to me. Listen at this.
It's better than second chances, really. Except for maybe third or whatever the number may be.
Really, Taylor? I cannot do this with you, ma'am. I'm not going to keep doing this with you. Like, you know, this man is wholeheartedly married. I don't know what that means, but I'm just saying, you know, this man is married, and here you go. I'll give you another chance. Girl, you know you my girl, but I don't like it. And that was the bold and the beautiful today, guys. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. And I will see you tomorrow for another edition of What Happened on the Soaps, The Bold and the Beautiful. Bye, and thank you for watching.